Is it possible that on a world scale, many of us have more in common with Matthew the collaborator than with the outcasts that Jesus eats with? We are among the rich in our world, living quietly while the world heats and the poorest suffer. We might chuck a few quid into the pot for Christian Aid or some such, but radical transformation of our lifestyles is not for us. Nor do we shout loudly for the most disadvantaged. We would be slow to realize that we are the beneficiaries of global injustice, and we live with the benefits of it. Is it possible that we have more in common with those who need radical forgiveness than we care to admit? Yes, but I didn't cause global warming, or slavery, or war. All true. But how do we view the victims of such events? It appears that we have an air of having earned our largesse, rather than it being a trick of birth. How do we welcome others to the table? We in the church have long bad form of being associated with ritual and social purity that is associated with social conventions much more than it is with with Jesus and his ministry. Unfortunately, the church in the past has got very hooked into the world of social convention. But let's be clear. Inclusion is for all, not merely some. So there is a place in the church for the far right, as well as the soft left. The drunk and the homeless have a place, but so do the rich and successful. The old and disabled are welcome, but guess what? So are the youthful and fit. Matthew was a collaborator. Jesus calls him, but that surely is not the end of the story. It is the start of his story. The process of learning that what he had been doing was wrong may well have taken all time. But transformation does not start by being excluded and rejected. It starts with being welcome, knowing that we all need to change. We all need to change. The danger of church life is the vibe. We are safe in the lifeboat, and they need to change to be like us. We are okay. They are the ones that have the problem. That is not the way that Jesus worked. He is the one who eats, takes time, builds friendships with all sorts of dodgy characters. The call of God is about mercy, not the sacrifice of animals. It's about tenderness in relationship with people, rather than with rigidity in our rules and conventional manners. The second part of the reading has two intertwined healing stories, which may be tough to hear after the week that we have been through. Two individuals at opposite ends of the social spectrum are healed. Let's be clear. Not every time is physical healing the right answer to prayer. Sometimes a peaceful death is the greatest of gifts. Why is one person healed and another not? We don't know. Why accident and disability? Again, we do not know. The woman who touches the hem of his garment is more than physically healed. Her illness has meant that she was outside. She was seen as being unclean. Jesus is good medicine, not merely for the body. His healing means that she can come in. The table reminds us of the physical offering of his life on the cross, but also the power of welcome. Everyone is welcome here. You don't have to pay for a ticket. You don't have to dress in a certain way. You don't have to know so much language or have a certain educational status. We do, though, each of us have to remember that we are not worthy to eat here. Nothing we have, nothing we've done, means that we can push to the front. We are all people with empty hands in need of healing. Healing of our closed hearts and tight fists.